Hi and welcome to my channel. What is my channel about? Thought I'd put that first. Disclaimers, my thoughts and opinions also, I swear. Literally, I talk about anything, just whatever it is that's on my mind. And recently, I'm like, do you know what? Just go a bit more into what is me. So this is a video about my day. That's where we're starting. Another thing with my videos is that they all start really fucking boring. And so many people click off my videos at the beginning, but it takes me a while to go because I don't script anything. It's just literally when I open my mouth, I just get more talkative and I'm going oh yeah, I remember this and all this, that and the other. So all the good stuff is later on in the videos. So, flick through before you decide to click out. Basically, because sometimes I come out with some really cool shit, to be fair, and nobody ever sees it because they just switch up in the beginning when I'm doing this kind of crap. Anyways, today I've been out and went uptown and oh my God. I came home, I was angry. I was angry in people. I don't like the feeling of getting angry. Part of the reason why I'm doing this video, calm myself back down, talk to the all, make everything a bit more chill. But so many people pushed in front of me today. Do you know what I mean? And people standing there, larger people that literally do need to just move a little bit when somebody is going by, just standing in the middle of an aisle, standing in the middle of a doorway, same woman, bless her, lovely, wearing a lovely sari, she looks so pretty and everything. But she was a big lass, and she was decoratively standing in a doorway, but she didn't make a good bead curtain. Do you know what I'm saying? That didn't piss me off. Do you know what I mean? And it was cool that I've seen her twice. I'm like, oh, there she is. First time she was just standing in the middle of an aisle at the pound shop. Second time she was standing in the doorway of B&M. And I'm like, what? Yeah. And then this couple I was standing in the queue at B&M. And this couple just walked past me. Right, I was in the back of the queue and in front of her. To be fair, it was confusing. But when you get, I'm one of them people. I'm menopausal, mate. I'll speak the truth. I ain't going to set, there's that whole, so many people have that gnawing feeling in them of injustice, of just look at them bastards, oh, fucking cheeky cunts. And they'll take that with them for the day. Do you know what I mean? Me, I'm like, the queue's there, mate. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he sort of wandered off. And his wife, this little woman, and they pulled her, but, she weren't English. She weren't born here. Obviously English, obviously lives in England. That makes you English. In my personal opinion. Do you know what I mean? But you can't then also say, no, actually, you can. Anyways, and she just would not make eye contact because I'm giving shrivelers. Do you know what I mean? I weren't in a fucking mood. I'm like, I've literally just said you bumped the line, and he just milled off. The little beleaguered husband, and she's there. She stood in front of me, little lass, older, about my age. I bet you watch somebody will go you were saying that there was some woman that fits this description, who was giving you both fucking shrivelers in. Well, I didn't give her a shriveler. And we did actually speak, Anyway, somebody will go and she'll be about 40 or whatever, and she'll go, bitch, I hate her. But she wouldn't make eye contact with me, and neither would he. He's fucking doing all this business. But I'm like, you've literally just... And I've told you that you've pushed in front of me. He's like, no, I'm out of the queue, mate. She's like, give me £1. It was only £1 what she was buying. Then literally you've got the tills here, and then the queue goes round to the fag counter type thing. I don't know what they sell there. But if they sell vapes, then shame on them. Yeah. And literally, you can go round or stand in this queue for that. And so I said to her, which queue are you standing in, my darling? And she went, oh, both. Like, just whichever comes first, that's the next one. And I'm like, literally, there was bedlam behind me. Nobody knew what to where to stand, because bullshit, mate. Bullshit. So that ticks me off, because that was out and out rude. That was like, yes, I know I'm pushing in front of you, and I don't give two shiny shits that I'm pushing in front of you. And the girl did it at the bus stop as well. And by this point, I was like, oh, and there was a geezer that just got up. Now, we'd had to wait half an hour for this fucking bus, and everybody was hot and everybody was sweaty, and literally nobody was in the fucking mood. And we're all fucking stood there, and there's three ladies, because I always make sure that whoever is at that bus stop before me gets on, as long as I know, like, like if I'm aware that they're before me, I'll be like, I'll stand there, I'll hold back the fucking throngs and say, come on, my darling, you were before me. That's how I behave in public. Now, people won't believe me, because this is what we witness. Like, literally, what I witnessed today was just rude. And I would never behave that fucking way. And, like, literally, I can't believe, I have got this old fucking, what is the point? Do you know what I mean? The state of humanity. People are just rude. And, yeah, so this bloke, he had a walking stick, and that's fine, right? And if he'd have said to me, I need to get in there, because I've got a bad leg or whatever, or he'd have smiled at me or anything, this geezer would not. I turned around, looked at him, big old queue behind me. This geezer has just plopped himself down in one of the chairs, because everybody had got out of the chairs to get on the fucking bus. So he sat down in the chair. Then he just got up and he's just come by as though he's going to get in front of me. I'm like, mate, I know exactly who was at the bus stop when I got here. These three ladies there, then me. After that, you can get on the fucking bus. If nobody else wants to argue with you, that's fine. But these three ladies and me are getting on the bus before, actually, it weren't this girl from up the road, like, she pushed in front of me. So she'll have heard me talking to the fucking people behind me in the queue quite loudly, that I thought it was fucking disrespectful, won't she? Love the girl. Like, like we say hello, never spoken to her before. And then a couple of months ago, like, we got chatting in the street. Lovely lass and whatever. Pushes in queues. Not so nice. But that's how people behave. That's how people are going to behave. Herd mentality, sheep mentality. Everybody will be like that while people are being like that. And look at me. I'm getting passionate. Yes, I got angry. I came home and I was and I've dropped a tear today as well. Right? Because I'm, out of my fucking comfort zone. When I tell you this is what I'm like, I am telling you the fucking truth. I am not like any other brother. And literally, the more that you watch me speak, the more that you will know. By the way, this is my left. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like I'm looking off to the right every time I'm saying anything. And if people do that, I'm always like, you're lying. But this is my left hand. This is my right hand. Them bastards come from my right hand. As left. That's a bit deep, but I think I'm going to get deep at some point in time, because, like, it's all well and good pointing out that there was no blood on Trump's hand when he put his hand to his ear, and his white shirt, his white collar was completely white. It's all well and good pointing this shit out. It's all well and good pointing out that Jay Slater's mum has taken the disappearance of her child to make 75 grand. Do you know what I mean? It's all well and good pointing out that the BBC employ pedos, and that, like, it's some of them possibly over 3 grand a day. We won't know, because they've raised Hugh Edwards' fucking wages as well by 40 grand a year. And he is definitely a nonce. Definitely proven a nonce. and they've upped his wages by 40 grand. So it's not really out of the realms of possibility for them to be paying 3.5 grand to somebody a day. Am I right? Anyways, sorry, I'm going off on one. Always have to bring them bastards into it. But that's me as well. You know, this is how I live my life. Do you know what I mean? My whole purpose in life is to take away what they have, being our souls. Our souls. Like my souls, your souls, our souls. Do you mean these people have us by the fucking neck, every single one of us? And they do that because they were left with knowledge. And the knowledge that they have is being given to other people as well. And they can't hold on to it forever. Do you know what I mean? People are waking up. Their time is nigh. And so I'm always going to talk about that kind of shit. So I am. It's what I do. Been doing it for 17 years. I'm never going to stop. And I'm never going to stop being the nutter in public. Either. I'll be that person. My mum always said when I was a little girl, you can only ever take her somewhere twice, once to take her and once to apologise. And yeah, that was pre-puberty. So I'm obviously going back to that. Post-menopause. Not post-menopause, in the menopause, but yeah, I think I'm getting like me childhood qualities back. And I think we should, watch till the end, mate. We're going on to menopause now. But I think that we should look at it that way. Do you know what I mean? That we went into puberty, came out of, just because they're called puberty and menopause, they're just tolls of the same bridge. So why can't we just go back to what we were before we fucking started on that bridge through life? Just go back, regress, be your inner kid, laugh at stupid shit, lighten up a bit, be kind, don't push into fucking queues, that kind of thing. Just be nice to each other. Oh, and don't lie. I'm doing a separate video on lying. I've been meaning to do it for days. But yeah, I need to talk about lying because it's something that, we're bred to do. The world is run on that. Do you know what I mean? The world is bred. We are bred to lie. The TV does it all the time. School does it. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's just taking in a letter your mum's wrote, I don't even think you're allowed to do that anymore. Anyways, that's for another time. But just be nice people. Why can't we just be nice people? Why can't we rescue fucking snails from paddling pools? Which I did once. And literally, it was horrible. It was all bloated and there was so much goo. You know how Trump described it? There's so much goo. It's just goo everywhere. Just goo. So much fucking goo. But it did. I actually I rescued that, made sure it was dried out and everything. It went on its merry way. I think I've got my temporary tattoo like this. I don't know whether anybody has noticed that this keeps changing, this one. All the rest of my tattoos are real, but I do different fake ones from Temu, and they're only about £1, and they last for 2-3 weeks. They are amazing. But if you buy one, because I need to do a tutorial on that, really short one, don't I? But yeah, if you buy one, be careful, because when you lie down in bed, first time I had one, I had the Winchester's anti-demon possession sigil thing, and literally I woke up, because I sleep like this, I woke up in the morning and it was all and there were bowl bits on there, so because it takes a while to come up. Anyways, that's all videos for a different day. Thank you for sticking with me. 15 minutes is enough, I think, of me droning on. A bit of a random one today, but if you've made it till the end, thank you, and I owe you a bevy. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider doing it, and please consider giving me a like and all that kind of stuff. I don't monetize my channel, so I don't follow analytics or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I upload shit and walk away. But if we are bordering on this taking down of them moment. So I do need to be in contact with people. So, yeah, add me on Facebook and shit like that. Stop me in bar one. Let's talk about this shit, because the bastards have run this world too long and they're making people rude and nasty in public. And I sucked all of that energy in, came home, and I was angry and I didn't enjoy that feeling. So I've had a couple of vodka and oranges and I'm talking to you to get it out of my system, because I can get back into truth when I talk it out. Do you know what I mean? None of us are alone. And so, yeah, shut up, carry on. Vodka. It's only 20 past 4. Oh, it's 4:20. Yay! Happy 4:20, everybody. Right, I'm off. Go roll one. Speak to you soon. Love you all. Bye.